baby, my love, my angel, today's the day. Will you marry me?
Wait, what? Are you seriously doing this again? Ryan, you've got to stop treating proposals like they're some kind of, hey, how's it going greeting. It's not cute, it's not romantic, it's just weird at this point. And in the first place, I have repeatedly told you that I already have a fiancé, as in I'm engaged to be married to a guy who is not you. You got that, right?
Yeah, I heard, but come on, you really think that guy's better for you than me? I mean, I've known you forever. Think about it. We went to the same elementary school, the same middle school, the same high school. We lived in the same neighborhood, 10 minutes apart? That whole childhood friend setup? That's a way stronger bond than whatever you have with some random guy who threw a diamond ring at ya.
That works out for some people, sure. Childhood friends who end up falling for each other, getting married, yeah, I've seen it. Mostly in rom-coms, but I digress. Let's be real here, Ryan. That is not us. It never has been.
Why not? I don't get it!
Because, Ryan, you seriously need a reality check.
Reality check? Okay, sure. Enlighten me.
Get a job.
Why should I?
You're 27, right? And you're still just sitting around doing nothing with your life? I'm saying this because you need to hear it. If you don't get your act together now, it's only going to get worse. The longer you stay out of work, the fewer options you'll have when you finally decide to start trying. And don't give me that laid-back, I've got time attitude either. You're not in high school anymore. You're not even in college. You're a grown man. And if you're not going to work, you should at least be in training for some useful skills, something that could help you get a job. You need to be doing something.
You two? Seriously?
Me too?
It's not just you. Everyone's on my case now. Let me guess, did my dad put you up to this? I'm not gonna keep supporting you forever, you know. God, he says that like every week now. Like, what's his deal anyway? He's my dad. He's supposed to take care of me.
Okay, first of all, that line coming from a guy your age is just sad. Do you even hear yourself? You're pushing 30 and still talking like a moody teenager. Wait a sec. Are you seriously proposing to me because you want me to take care of you? Please tell me that's not what this is about.
What? No, of course not. I mean, come on. One of these days, my dad's gonna kick the bucket, and when he does, then all of his money becomes mine. I'll be set for life.
Wow, I really wish I could unsee that message.
What? It's not that crazy. Remember Sho, that one guy from high school? His parents died when we were still kids, and he's doing just fine without a job.
You mean Sho?
Yeah, him. See? You get it.
Oh my god, Ryan, Sho actually works. Yeah, his parents left him a little something, and he lived on that for a bit. But that was back when we were still students. It wasn't some giant fortune or anything. He had to work part-time just to keep up, and he paid his way through art school with scholarships. He earned everything through the power of his own hard work and dedication. He told me he wanted to get everything together by the time he graduated, and he actually pulled it off. He's a professional illustrator now, and people in the industry really respect him.
Wait, what? Sho's an illustrator?
Yeah, he works from home, so maybe you wouldn't notice if you're not paying attention, but he's doing really well. Like, really well. A bunch of our classmates know the whole story. His background, what he's been through, where he is now, I honestly can't believe you didn't know that.
Well, yeah, I guess I never really asked.
Clearly. Anyway, back to you. Your dad's still out there grinding out at his job every day, isn't he? And you're just sitting at home doing nothing, not even pretending to look for work? What is your actual plan here?
Look, I already said it's a parent's responsibility to support their kid. That's just how it works.
Seriously? You can't just assume your parents and their money are going to be there forever. That whole "I'll be fine because my parents are still around" attitude, that's dangerous, and honestly, it's childish.
Really? Why?
I'm not gonna sit here explaining every little thing to you. You're not dumb, Ryan. You know what I'm saying.
Man, you're so confusing sometimes. I only wanted to propose to you, and all I get is a full-on lecture. Like, how did that even happen?
Gee, I wonder. Maybe it's because you're out here asking someone to marry you without having the slightest clue about what kind of life you could actually offer them? Look, I don't care how many times you ask me, the answer isn't changing. It's still no. And here's the thing, Ryan. If a grown man can't even support himself, he really, really shouldn't be throwing the word marriage around so lightly.
Huh. So you mean if I had a bunch of money to support you with, you'd say yes?
You can dream all you want to, but if you want someone to take you seriously, you have to start taking yourself seriously first. Anyway, this is going nowhere, and I've got stuff to do. So yeah, bye, Ryan.
Wait, Kaylee, hold up! Come on! Kaylee! Kaylee, guess what? Oh my god, you are not gonna believe this! Come on, answer me already! I've got something huge to tell you!
What is it this time? You're really persistent, you know that?
I did it! I finally did it! This is big, seriously. Kelly, my darling, my endless love, my passion! I've got good news!
Okay, calm down. You're being super annoying. What now?
Kaylee, will you marry me?
Oh, come on. Seriously? I thought we had settled this 3 months ago. I really thought maybe, just maybe you'd given up. But I guess not, huh?
No, because this time it's different. I figured out how I'm gonna support you. That's why I'm asking again. Now it makes sense.
Ryan, listen to me. It doesn't matter how financially ready you think you are. I have a fiancé, a real one, with a real job. I've told you this so many times, and it hasn't changed. Why is it so hard for you to accept?
But wait, what if, and hear me out on this, what if I'm making more than your fiancé now?
Oh my god, you seriously think that's the issue? I didn't agree to marry my fiancé because of his paycheck. But since I know where you're gonna go next, he's doing just fine. I don't have any reason to be worried about money with him. And not to mention, I have a job of my own, too. I'm not some peasant damsel waiting for a guy with a big sack of money to come along and rescue me from destitution.
Okay, sure, yeah, but even with that, I might be on a whole other level now. You're stubborn, Kaylee, but I swear once you hear this, you're gonna wanna say yes.
You sound way too confident. Like, suspiciously confident. Wait, you didn't get into some weird scheme, did you? Tell me you didn't fall for one of those MLM things. Or some fake investment scam? Or crypto nonsense? Perhaps you went with the classic disposed Nigerian prince?
What? No, come on, you really think I'd do something that dumb?
Yeah?
Well, think again. This is totally legit. No shady deals, no scams. Just pure awesome luck.
Luck? That doesn't do much to dissuade me from thinking you fell for a stupid scam.
Brace yourself. You're gonna freak out. I just won the lottery.
Still not convinced this isn't a scam.
Come on, believe me already. I just won $10,000.
$10,000?
Yeah, 10 grand. Isn't that crazy? I'm rich, baby.
Wow, I mean, sure, that's something.
Something? That's life-changing. I've got money to burn now. I'm set.
Uh-huh. You won $10,000 in the lottery, and you think that makes you set?
I bet that's enough to change your opinion of me. You want to marry me now, right?
Not even in the slightest. If anything, the fact that you think 10 grand is some kind of golden ticket makes this even sadder than before.
Are you kidding me? It's $10,000 I'm talking about. That's a one with 4 zeros after it. 4 of them.
$10,000 is nice, sure, but my fiancé and I make that in a month together.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's our combined monthly income. So your big lottery win, that's what we call a normal paycheck.
You make that every month?
Yep, and actually, it's about to go up. I just got promoted. Starting next month, our income's going to increase even more.
You're kidding!
Nope, 100% real.
No way!
So, yeah. Look, I'm not trying to be mean to you here. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, then yeah, 10 grand is a huge deal. But when it comes to marriage, a lifelong partnership, you have to think long term. And $10,000, it's not going to get you very far.
Oh, come on!
You really, really need to learn about the real world. And the first step to doing that is figuring out how to earn money for yourself.
Man, I really thought I finally had something to impress you. Now I find out it's chump change.
Don't get me wrong, it's impressive, but you're acting like you're some overnight millionaire. You're not. If anything, this should be a wake-up call. This is your chance to think about what you're going to use it on. You could invest in yourself, take classes, get certified, start building a real future. Or you could put it away in some good investments. Compound interests makes a little turn into a lot, and faster than you'd think. As for your proposal, the answer is no. It always was no, and it's always going to be no. So the next time you feel like asking me to marry you, just remember, the answer is always no.
Kaylee! Okay, seriously, this time it's happening for real! Let's get married right now! I mean it! You don't even understand. This is huge! You're gonna freak out!
Oh boy, do I even want to know what you've gotten yourself into this time?
I took that 10 grand from the lottery and totally leveled up my life. I invested it in myself, baby, just like you said. I'm on the path to greatness.
I know I'm gonna regret asking, but what exactly did you do?
I got myself totally geared up for business. A super powerful computer, a big screen, a top-tier mouse, even one of those fancy ergonomic chairs that look like alien spaceships. I mean, yeah, it all cost way more than I expected, so now I've got like $100 left, but that's just temporary. You gotta spend money to make money, right?
Wow, that's a bold move.
I know, right? But listen, here's the plan. For the next 2 or 3 months, I'm just gonna dive in and teach myself everything. I'll figure out how this job works, practice a ton, and then I'll be making money hand over fist.
Risky, but bold. I see. And what kind of job is this exactly? What are you planning to do?
Okay, so get this. I figured if I picked something I could do from home, I could skip all that boring job hunting stuff. So, I'm gonna be an illustrator!
Wait, you're not seriously trying to copy Show, are you?
Why not? If Show can pull it off, then I definitely can. Come on, the guy barely talked to anyone in school and he's doing fine now. If he can sit around drawing for a living, how hard can it really be?
You mean with your drawing skills? You do remember people used to say your cats looked like melted marshmallows, right?
That was before. Now it's all digital. People draw everything on tablets and computers now. You don't even need real talent. You just need to learn the tools. The programs basically help you out. I can just tell one of those AI things to draw me a picture that a person would pay big money for, and bam, there it is. I figured you'd know that. I mean, you're smart about that stuff, right?
Oh my God, Ryan.
I really impressed you this time, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm impressed, all right. Impressed by what a massive idiot you are.
Whoa, what the hell? Why are you roasting me all of a sudden?
Because this entire plan is ridiculous. Just because you have a computer doesn't mean you can draw. You still need skill. You need to know how to create something worth paying for. You've got zero foundation. You can't just copy Show. He's been practicing for over a decade and actually studied this stuff. He didn't become successful overnight. He worked hard for years.
But I thought all the drawing happens on the computer. Doesn't the software help?
Yeah, it helps. You still have to know what to do with it.
No way. So you're saying the equipment's not enough?
That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no such thing as instant success, no matter how many gadgets you buy.
You've got to be kidding me! I spent everything on this dream!
Look, I'm not trying to kick you while you're down, but I've got to be honest. This whole thing sounds like a joke. And unfortunately for you, I don't have time to entertain it today. I'm on my honeymoon.
Wait, what? You got married?
The wedding was last weekend, and we left the next morning. You got a problem with that?
But what about our wedding? What about me?
What about you? I've been telling you no from the very beginning. Are you hallucinating, or do you just not understand what the word no means?
But I'm in love with you. Doesn't that count for anything?
No, it really doesn't. Let me spell it out. There is no universe where I would ever choose to spend my life with a lazy guy who doesn't understand the value of hard work or earning a living. Even if every other man on Earth disappeared tomorrow, I would still choose to be single over marrying you.
Then who is it? Who did you marry?
Did I not mention? It's Show.
What? You married Show? Are you kidding me?
Nope. We've actually been together since middle school.
It's been that long?
I watched him lose his parents, support himself, and build his career from nothing. He didn't complain. He didn't wait for someone to bail him out. He made something of himself through hard work, which is exactly why watching you play the victim while doing the bare minimum makes me want to slam my phone into a wall.
But what about me? I've been trying. I mean, I bought the lottery ticket, right? I took a risk. I got money.
Yeah? And the money you used to buy that ticket, wasn't that your dad's?
Well, yeah, I guess.
So that money wasn't earned. It wasn't yours. You took someone else's paycheck and got lucky.
I don't see it that way.
I get it. Winning the lottery was a big deal for you. But like I've told you over and over, if you don't understand how hard it is to actually earn money, you'll never understand how to build anything. And that's doubly true for building a marriage. I don't want a partner who's waiting for luck, which is why, once again, I'm telling you clearly, I do not want to marry you. So let's summarize. I'm already married to Sho. We're on our honeymoon. This conversation is over. Goodbye, Ryan. It's been 8 years since his first proposal. At first, I'll admit, I was honestly kind of flattered that someone could be so devoted to me. But wow, the persistence. No matter how many times I turned him down, he just kept coming back, completely ignoring how uncomfortable it was making me. Eventually, it just became exhausting, and honestly, kinda creepy. As for that expensive computer setup he bought when he said he was going to become an illustrator, from what I've heard, it's still sitting in his room, totally unused, collecting dust. I actually went ahead and told his parents about everything that had happened. Apparently, they finally snapped and shipped their clueless son off to live and work full-time at a factory run by some relatives. So I guess you could say he's finally standing at the starting line of adulthood. The last I heard, he already tried to run away once. Sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him.